Hello everybody. I just wanted to comment on the video GoPro South African Orphanage. I took a look at it and that's pretty cool. So all these happy kids as soon as the people showed up. And I did some little research on the orphanage and who's in charge and all that stuff. And it turns out that Chris Gava and Evelyn, they're the founders of the orphanage. And the orphanage's name is Home of Safety. And that's a nice, real nice name for that, Home of Safety. And I did a little more research, and turns out that in southern Africa, the area is a high rate in AIDS and a lot of other bad things that are going on. So for Chris Gava and Evelyn to set up an orphanage there, that's a blessing in disguise. I mean, I did a little more research on Chris Gava, and it turns out that he's a graduate of, or at least attended Northwestern University, and that is a Christian-based university. And so it seems to me that Chris Gava has a biblical foundation to his ethics, and it's shown. I mean, he loves the kids. I was looking on the video. He has a passion for the kids there, and that's great, you know. And you know, if you want to talk a little biblical stuff, well, I mean, Jesus, he loved kids too. Simple as that. And he loved everybody, first of all, and he loved kids too. And you know, people these days, they have like a hierarchical approach to things. Like, you know, we look towards the top-notch people, you know, and Jesus came to tell us that, hey, you know, look at the small people too. Care about the small people. In fact, in Matthew 25, verse 40, in the Bible, he says, "Truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did to me." So Jesus was saying, like, hey, you know, you love me, right? Well, prove it. You know, prove it by being nice to the little people too. You know, and it turns out that the people in the orphanage, they love God, and they're proving it. And I think that's a great thing. You know, and Chris Gaba, he's a living example of Christ. I mean, as far as I can tell, I mean, he's not Christ, but he's a living example of what Christ would do. So, God bless the orphanage, and God bless you.